Hello everybody, welcome to Oretha's Kitchen. Okay, I'm so happy to see you again, and I want to thank my subscribers for subscribing to my videos and watch for some recipes that I'm going to be bringing out every week. Okay, and I hope you enjoy the recipes that I have already presented in my channel. Okay. But today I have a wonderful recipe that you would love, and how to make some old-fashioned oatmeal raisin cookies. And these cookies are chewy and they soft, right? And they are just downright delicious. And I learned throughout the years, from different recipes and whatever. And today I just want to share it with you. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you can catch some of these recipes, especially the cooking recipes, because you're going to love them. And you can have them also for your family through different, like for your children, for lunch, and for their, just to enjoy a sweet and quick dessert, So they're easy to make and quickly to bake. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started, right? And I see you in just a few minutes. Okay, so I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to need. And this time I'm going to share with you how much, right? Okay, first of all, we're going to start with the flour. You need some all-purpose flour. And what you're going to need is 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay. You're going to need, 1 cup of light brown sugar. Okay. 1 cup of granulated sugar. Okay. 2 whole large eggs. 2 sticks of butter, soft butter, room temperature. And 3 big cups of raw oat. Do not get quick oats. Make sure you have raw oats. Okay. And 1.5 cups of raisins, or you can have a little bit more if you want to. Okay. Okay, and let's get to the ingredients. Not the ingredients, the spices, because you want your oatmeal cookies to be a little bit spicy. So let's say for baking soda, you're going to need, let me see, baking powder, not baking soda. Baking powder, you're going to need 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. And for nutmeg, you're going to need 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. And for salt, 1/2 teaspoon. And I believe that's all. That's all you're going to need. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get ready to mix all our dry ingredients. But no, sometimes you can cream your butter mixture first, but I always like to do my dry mixture first. Okay, let's put all our dry ingredients in. Okay, we're going to with our dry ingredients. Okay, we're going to take our flour. Okay, and then we're going to add our flour, okay, and our salt. Our baking powder. Okay, a nutmeg. whisk it together. Okay, and then we're going to set it to the side for later. So like now, let's do our cream our butter and our sugar. Okay, and we're gonna use okay, we're gonna add our 2 sticks of butter. Now make sure your butter is nice and soft. Okay, we're going to beat the softened butter. And now we're going to add the sugar. Going to continue to beat it until it'll get like light and fluffy, about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, now it looks like it's light and fluffy, light and fluffy. I was looking for that magic word. Light, it looks like it's light and fluffy. So now what we're going to do, like now we're going to add 1 egg at a time, and we're going to make sure that each egg is combined, well combined. Okay, when you crack your eggs, always, like when you put your eggs in, always crack your egg first before you put in. Make sure your egg is good. Okay, see, let's turn it on. Make sure the egg is well combined before you place the other one in. Okay, so like now we're going to scrape around the bowl and make sure that we got all of it combined before we add our dry mixture in. Okay. Now we're going to add our dry mixture in slowly. Okay, and what I normally do, I normally would take my my oats, 3 cups of oats, okay, and then the raisins. And if you want to add, some other, like some nuts or whatever, this would be the time that you can add that to this mixture here. And I make sure I mix it up good so I can mix it up evenly. Okay, and I'm going to fold it into the batter mixture. It smells good with those oats. So if you have pecans or walnuts or any other kind of nuts, sometimes I put dried cherries in there instead of raisins. And sometimes I put both. But anything you like, you can add to it. Okay, so I'm gonna stir it in here and make sure it's combined good, So let's go ahead and add this to it, and let's do it real slowly. Okay. All right. So now it's ready. Right. It's already been combined, as you can see. Now, if you want your cookies to keep its shape, and be more firm, you can, put it in the refrigerator and let it set, for a little while, right? But today I'm just gonna go ahead and start, cooking mine. Okay. Okay, we're done with that. Yeah, so here's your dough here. And we can get ready to bake our cookies. Set our oven to 350. Okay. Now I'm going to check on my cookies, and I'm going to rotate them because it's been about 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Okay. Okay, and as you see, I'm rotating the cookies. Okay. Okay, now it's time to take them out of the oven. Let's see what it look like. Okay, here they are. Okay, as you can see, they're brown around the edges, right? But you make sure they're soft in the center. Okay, and then you sit them on the side, for 5 minutes in the pan. Let them cool off. Okay, and then they'll be ready for you too. Okay, look at these beautiful cookies. They're brown around the edges, and they still soft in the center. So like now it has cooled off some. So let's go ahead and taste one. Okay. Okay, here you go. Here you are. See, nice and brown. Brown around the edges and nice and soft. So soft. Look at that. It just melts right in your mouth. Oh, nice and chewy. And you can taste the raisin in there. That is delicious. So, thank you so much for watching my video, right? And for seeing how I make delicious oatmeal raisin cookies, right? And be sure to subscribe to my channel and let me know your comments and let me also know like what cookies would you like for me to share with you. And also please check out my other video with my dark chocolate chip cookies. They are delicious too. Okay, so anyway, you take care of yourselves, be blessed, and I'll see you on the next video because I be having videos every week, right? So be sure to check, hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next time and be blessed. Bye-bye.